Mm, mm, mm. What's the word, YouTube? It's your main man, King Dopus. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't in the best of spirits when it come to this YouTube. But, we gonna see what it do. Ooh, it's your this very well could be one of my last lives, man. For real. Y'all not gonna get me. Y'all not gonna get me. But if so, it's all God's will. Um, I've been watching this internet. Said, let me stop going live. Let me stop doing all that and really open my eyes and look at what's going on. Um, in a lot of regards, I ain't gonna lie, it's been depressing and to say the least, overwhelming. And I had to be honest with myself. I truly had to be honest with myself in terms of what I'm doing. You know what I mean? What am I gonna spend my remaining days on earth doing? Is it worth it? A lot of times you have to do self reflection. You have to step back and analyze. Cause I ain't no dummy. At the end of the day, I ain't no dummy. I can see it for what it is and what it ain't. You know what I mean? I could definitely see it for what it is and what it ain't. So I got a lot of my content creator partners been hitting me and asking me, am I gonna go live? Am I gonna do this? And man, I hate to tell y'all, man. Uh, it made me think about our ancestors, sacrifices they made. Hey, thank you for the thumbs up, Matthew and Mommy's World. I appreciate it. Uh, I think about the sacrifices I've made in regards to my people. Instead of going with what's popular and what's trendy, um, I decided to go for what was more impactful. You know what I'm saying? Uh, that was my choice. What would my legacy be in regards to this YouTube space? And I'm not gonna be able to do it. It's just a fact. I don't see one person uh changing anything. I used to be like oh man, if I could save one, but you know that one that you save is gonna turn around and lose their life to the thousands that you didn't get through to. So then I got back to thinking about Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Fred Hampton, and Medgar Evers and Harriet Tubmans and Frederick Douglasses and Marcus Garveys. I just started thinking about like all these amazing people and a lot of heroes or revolutionaries or people that fought for freedom that don't get mentioned. I really thought about it. It's like these people gave their lives in order for us to have a life of any significance, right? And I sit back and think about this is what we did with it. Every time I look up on the internet, we are the laughing stock of not just this country, but the world. And I'm speaking of black people. I said, man, Dopest, how can you say that? Open your eyes. It's a lot of hard-working, educated, loving, committed black folks in this world. But we are so enamored and engaged by what's wrong within our people. And I'm gonna really try to keep my composure. You know what I mean? I'm gonna really do my best to not, and that's part of the reason I haven't went live, because I know for a fact I'm gonna say things that's gonna have the message lost, right? What is the point of me talking about King Dopus, Andre Harvey, giving my life uh giving my life, sacrificing my life for people to just throw it in my face? I thought about it. I mean, I really put some thought into this, y'all. I said, man, what I'm gonna do with my channel? There's no way I'm gonna get on here every day and I'm competing against things that are beneath me. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna get on here and watch the masses follow the ignorant while the real fall on deaf ears. I'm not gonna do it. Y'all hear these things come from me, but the same people that y'all watching, that y'all so enamored by what's wrong with black people and them exploiting that y'all miss even the gems that they drop. I'm gonna give you an example. I watched C-Star from Roland Fody's Crip. Now, yeah, he been on B-Braze and he been on there talking about county jail, but he dropped a video the other day, and I should play it. He dropped a video the other day, and he followed suit with what every other gang member I've seen on the internet say, that this ain't what it is. Gang banging ain't what we thought it was gonna be, what it was told us to be, or none of that. So then I go back and I thought about it some more. I thought about some of the most prideful moments amongst black people in my life, in my 52 years of existence, right? And I thought about the Million Man March. I said, damn, that was powerful, wasn't it? 1,000,000 blacks, mostly men, marching on the Capitol. Where are those million blacks? Then I thought about these communities and the men that are in these communities that are uh, downtrodden, overridden by gangs, right? Y'all didn't fight for y'all communities. Y'all basically gave up y'all communities. And then I watched South Central the other day. I was watching South Central, OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson said he was willing to give his life for his boy. He said, y'all can have my half of the hood. Y'all can have whatever's owed to me. I just want my boy. That stuck with me. Hit me heavy. All this stuff, man, even the stuff, I'm not even be honest with you. I want to say I'm only about proud of half of the content that I've created on YouTube. For real, for real. Only reason I'm proud of that half is because I stood up for what I believed in. I stood strong on my principles. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't waver. Right? Million Man March. It's a beautiful thing. Why didn't these million brothers go into these neighborhoods and take over these neighborhoods? I don't know. Seem like everything is just for show. I don't want to be a part of the circus. I just don't. Y'all, I was supposed to have Spider Loc on my show. Text me the other day, he said, man, I was thinking about doing an interview with you. He said, but I really don't want to talk about the BS. I said, man, we could talk about whatever you want. Never heard back from him. You understand what I'm saying? Never heard back from him. Make sure I hit that like button for me. So again, I had to think about, what am I going to do with this channel? Am I going to be a part of the circus? Should I put on my bozo shoes and the homie the clown wig and get out here and juke and jive for you suckers? You know what I mean? Y'all ain't doing black folks no justice, man. A waste of space. I watch all these 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old. You know what's crazy? Y'all so wrapped up with being the toughest, the baddest, that it just consumes you. It consumes every part of what you doing. I very rarely hear brothers come on here and speak about when they're wrong. And even if they do, again, it falls on deaf ears. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Then we got the argument, well, that side over there unalive my brother, or that side over there, man, do you know it's people of other ethnic groups that have been unaliving your ancestors for years, and all y'all can say to them is F the police, and that's to the extent of what y'all gonna do? Selective blackness. That's what I was going to title this, because you guys only black when it's beneficial. Y'all don't care about being black. Hell. Y'all might as well be white if you want to know the truth. Because you treating other black folks just how the white man treated us. I told y'all this numerous of times. They don't have to do nothing no more. They don't have to do no work to oppress us at all. I'm not on here doing this for views. I'm not on here hoping to become YouTube famous. I've always been under the thought process of it don't matter as long as I get a couple people to open their eyes along the way. Then I'm not gonna be out. What do I look like? An idiot? I'm gonna be out here fighting for y'all, but y'all don't want to even fight for yourself. I'm gonna be out here fighting for y'all, but y'all don't even want to fight for yourself. It seems like Black America, y'all have given in to the fact that we lost. And the only way to take out our anger is on each other. We're not taking out. And then, what goes even deeper is y'all brothers, y'all jive turkeys, y'all think y'all so smart. Instead of taking the ones that, oh man, that dude got a bright head, he got a good head on his shoulders. He gonna be something. Instead of utilizing some of these young kings to their fullest potential, that's what the opposition does. They say, oh, we got one. We gonna make sure he go to law school. We get him in the courthouse. We get him to be a judge. So at least we got one, in there. You know what I'm saying? We don't do none of that. We ain't doing none of that. And then when we do get one in there, y'all expect, he could change everything. I was watching the Honorable Louis Farrakhan the other day, Minister Farrakhan, and I was watching something, and he let y'all know, man, ain't nobody coming to save y'all black folks. That's what y'all waiting on? Somebody to just come down and magically change everything to where it's an even playing field. You heard Brother Adisa talk about the I think it was $8 trillion that black folks introduced into the economy, right? And we so blinded by that, we take our money and spend it on their products 100% of the time, or with 90% of the time. I'm burnt out. I was talking to who was that? I think it was Slim from Inglewood Families. I was talking about my cousin, Hustler T. I said, yeah, man, we gotta get my cousin home. And he laughed. He said, man, your cousin ain't trying to come home. I said, damn. But I realized that's the same for a lot of y'all. Y'all okay with this? I watched a young lady, I think she was like 20. Dudes pulled up on her Mercedes, I think it was on Vermont in LA, and aired it out. Whole driver's side, riddled with holes, right? And unalived this girl, and it was a mistaken identity. Do I have to put up on the screen the hundreds of little innocent kids that have died behind strays, behind mistaken identities, behind but we allow this in our communities to have these groups form, and these groups bring negative energy into the communities. Now your children are in danger. Your children are at risk. But who's trying to take back the communities? Is it the men in these neighborhoods? Are there any men in these neighborhoods? Or are we just all followers? This is primarily why I haven't went live all week. For what? For what? Who's standing fighting with me? Oh, y'all want me to go out like Martin and Malcolm. If Martin and Malcolm knew the outcome was going to be this, Malcolm should have stayed a pimp. Martin should have just been a regular pulpit preacher and continued being with his beautiful wife, Coretta. With all due respect to the Shabazz family and the King family, they died for nothing. I'm just be honest with y'all. I don't see no change happening. King Dope is by. What's up, T-Dog? What's up, D? I don't see myself doing, spending, what somebody told me. I think it was T-Dog. Matter of fact, since he in here, we got more years behind us than we have left in front of us. So I'm going to sacrifice my last remaining years on this planet, stressed, upset, frustrated. I'm going to spend the rest of my years like that for a whole bunch of people that don't want to fight for themselves. Yeah. So I've been struggling, y'all. I've been struggling, cause yeah, I have a voice, but my voice is not ringing as loud as the ignorant. This is what us as Black America have become accustomed to. You want to save your child? I'm gonna tell y'all what to do right now to save your child, and listen to me. Allow your child no privacy. Go on their phone. Go through their drawers. Make sure you watch and monitor the children that they play with. Don't for 1 second, because they gonna be sad and mad at you because you don't want them being around certain individuals. Don't let that deter you. Save your child. That's what I'm focused on, saving my child. If y'all want them communities to continue to look like they look, if that's what y'all want, so be it. I'm not going to give my life for a bunch of people that have no value on theirs. What would I do that for? You understand what I'm saying? What we doing that for? I lead by example. Everything I tell y'all about being an active father or being a great spouse or mate, I practice that. Being honest and truthful, I practice that. But y'all want to get on here and y'all promote the ones that got their chest poked out and posturing up. Niggas is suckers. All of them. That's why I ain't been getting on here. They suckers, man. And the people that follow this, y'all blinded. I'm not even mad at y'all. This just what y'all been conditioned and trained to watch. Conditioned and trained to accept. I could have did numerous other things with this channel and with my streaming career, because YouTube was not my streaming career. Everybody knows me from other platforms, not YouTube. So this is by far the smallest of all the platforms as far as my subscribers and followings. This is the smallest that I have on any platform. It's 13, 14K, right? In some ways, I could say I kind of been depressed, because even the dudes I thought you connect on here on a real level, they motives and intent is different than what I'm on. You know what I mean? I just always feel like it's no good to have the knowledge if you don't share it with somebody. Thank you for the subscription, music media. I appreciate that. I just, y'all, hey, look, who knocked out who ran from who did this, who did that. It's like a whole bunch of little junior high school girl shit to me. I'ma just be real. And it ain't that I don't get support from the people around me, but the fact that uh people think I'm gonna sit out on this island by myself while now if I'd have did this live, y'all already know, because it happened last week. I'm gonna give y'all an example. Y'all was in here, the live went up last week. It was a lot of people in here. And because I was talking about the nonsense, Nina Boy hopped up. Now, who you think gonna come in here besides T-Dog and Brother Adisa, and y'all not even deserving of their conversation. I see T-Dog said, you want me to pull up? Nah, for what? For what? You can't listen to a black man that spent 30 years behind them walls and him get up here and tell you. Now, I was talking to T-Dog on the other day on Valentine's Day, and he was out with his daughter. I said, man, taking his daughter shopping. You understand what I'm saying? That's real man shit. Not how many people that's what makes me admire somebody. It ain't all the squabbles and shankings and riots that a brother been in behind them walls. It's the fact he out here doing what he's supposed to be doing for his seed. It's disappointing. I don't care if Spider-Lo get put off his hood. I don't care if he stay on his hood. I don't give a fuck about if Nina Boy is this, that, and the third. I don't give a shit about Deuce Sims recording phone calls. I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't. This whole little sector of YouTube that y'all done became enamored with, it's embarrassing. It's like y'all embarrassed yourself on the 40s and the BPSs. That shit y'all did on the street. Yeah, it's gangster shit. That's what y'all supposed to do. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Malcolm X and Martin Luther King died for nothing. For nothing. I hate to say that. Again, with all due respect to the King and Shabazz family, they died for nothing. Harriet Tubman should have left us slaves. I'm not going to get on here no more, man, and entertain any of this, man. So I don't know what my channel going to become after this, y'all. I'm going to just be dead ass honest with you, because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of my energy. It's a waste of my happiness. It's a waste of my happiness. I sit over here so upset and frustrated. These brothers I'm dealing with, they do weird stuff, and I'm not with none of that. I'm solid, man, through and through. These niggas is jive turkeys. I don't want to hear y'all say y'all love black people. Don't even say y'all black. Y'all just is what y'all are. Cancers to the community. Cancers to black people. And the faster y'all find that out, the quicker we can remedy your illness. The stages to cancer, right? Some of y'all that's in YA and juvie, y'all stage 1. I've been sad, Joe. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've been sad. Every time I could click on Instagram right now, and the first 10 things I scroll down is gonna be embarrassing to black people. At what point do we get embarrassed of how we look? So y'all wouldn't come out the house dressed any old kind of way, holes in your clothes and dirty and unkept. Nah, y'all like to have the drip on. What's the point of having a drip on when you still look ugly? What point is it in that? So if I do get on here, y'all, it's going to be limited. I got better things to do with my time than talk to a whole bunch of people that really ain't listening. I don't know what the motives are. I don't know what your reasoning is. But y'all don't push this agenda when y'all watching other people. Y'all not tuning out when y'all saying, oh, this ain't good for my people. At what point do you do that? I said, damn, if the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan could get 1 million people to march and walk upon Capitol Hill, and that didn't do nothing, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Y'all tell me. I can't get 1 million people on my live. So what is my little channel going to do when you got a million people, not all of them Muslim? If Farrakhan had 1 million, I had to be honest with myself, y'all. That's all this is me being honest with myself. I can't. There's nothing I could do. I can get on here passionate, emotional, intellectual, all these different things, and it's not gonna make a difference. Again, I am part of the reason why I feel like this. I look at my own content. So why am I even talking about these niggas? For what? They jive turkeys. Why do I care? Why do I give a fuck about a Reggie Wright? I have to keep it real myself. I'm on there glazing. Oh, he's a legend. He's a man, fuck him too. Straight up. Give a fuck about Spider Loke or none of that shit, man. Rich trappers. Y'all niggas is idiots, man. Y'all niggas is really idiots. So y'all don't want me to tell y'all the truth. The truth hurts. Ain't no nice way to give y'all the truth. It's no nice way. So what, I'm going to put myself in harm's way, sacrifice my life like Martin and Malcolm did for my people, just for them to continue on with life as it is? Man, I'm not going to be the one. I'd rather live out with what days left God has for me. He's given me 52 beautiful years, 4 amazing children, 9 amazing grandkids. I look at it, job well done. Job well done. Y'all niggas fend for yourself. If this is what y'all want, if y'all want y'all communities to look like shit, smell like shit, and be shit, so be it, man. So be it. I ain't. The big homies, y'all ain't big homies to nobody, man. Y'all just ain't got nothing else to hang your hat on. You feel like you may not be good at something else. So this is what you gave your life to, because you scared of failing. Because if all you can do is fight, if all of y'all got such great squabbles, why ain't none of y'all build a boxing gym in your community? Oh, okay. 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 If all of y'all is such great shooters, why we ain't seen none of y'all in the Olympics? Okay. I get it. I get it. You scared to fail. They're scared to fail. Martin said non-violent, right? Non-violent. And how'd he go? Violence. Malcolm said by any means necessary. How'd he go? By the hands of another black man. I wish every time y'all look on Instagram or YouTube and y'all see this stuff after hearing what I've said today, I hope y'all look at it different. I hope y'all look at yourselves different. I'm not going to be watching none of y'all channels. And I know y'all say, oh, who give a that's dopest, man. I got other subscribers. They're idiots too. Straight up. Jive turkeys. I'm solid. So I'm again lead by example. So if that means that King Dopest needs to take time away from YouTube, then that's what it's gonna be. I had said to myself I was gonna give this 6 months to see how things were and then reevaluate. We didn't even make it that far. I think I've been back on YouTube since like November. And so we didn't even make it to 6 months, man. Because I know me. I don't bite my tongue. So I'm going to say something that's going to be real detrimental eventually to myself or people around me. I'm going to just be real with y'all. Because I ain't got no respect for anybody that claims to be black. And it's one thing if you young and you don't know any better. Most of these dudes we talking about is 30 and 40 years old, man. If you ain't figured it out by 30 and 40 years old, then I don't know what to tell you. And I'm not talking about have it all figured out. At least have the basics figured out. The basics. That I shouldn't be harming another black man or woman. I definitely shouldn't be doing something that endangers innocent bystanders and children. Yeah, I'm thoroughly disappointed. I'm thoroughly disappointed. I just can't in good conscience sit around and be a part of what I feel like is the brainwashing of black America. Again, black people, if you want to save your children, black America, if you want to save your children, be nosy, be intrusive, violate their privacy every opportunity you get so it doesn't go too far. I don't want no fans. I don't want no supporters. I don't want none of that if it ain't real. And I'm not fighting for nothing. Fighting for people that ain't even gonna lift a thumb to fight for themselves. They just accept the shithole that they've been confined to. What's the point of a child doing right in life and he can't go to and from school or a job without the fear of losing their life behind what some other people was doing in their community? Do that even make sense? I'm living my life. I'm reading. I'm studying. I'm working. I may be an athlete. I'm doing all these things, but it's my own people that put my life at jeopardy every day. But y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want to just get on here and laugh about the people that got knocked out. Y'all want to get on here and glorify how many caps and skulls somebody got. So I ask you again, did Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. give their lives for nothing? And if your answer is anything, then yes, you're a dummy. Cause nothing they gave their life for had anything to do with what we doing to one another right now. You think Harriet Tubman helped free the slaves so the slaves could start unaliving each other? Is that what y'all think? That's what y'all think? You think Harriet Tubman freed the slaves so they could start unaliving each other? It, I feel like things are in a lot of ways too far gone, man. Because, you know, for a long time, the white man had to work. They had to work to keep us in line, right? They ain't really got to do the work. They ain't really got to do the work. Said what led to this, OG? It's nothing, man. It's just being real with myself. It's just being real with myself. Looking at my own content, taking accountability for my errors and judgment. You understand what I'm saying? What's this today? Thursday? I don't think I went live since last Friday. Right? I don't think so, at least. My heart, I ain't gonna lie to you, my heart hurts. My heart hurts. I saw that the little scuffle they had on Martin Luther King parade or whatever that was. That I seen it on social media. It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. Black pride. Proud to be black. Remember them phrases? Black power. Remember them phrases? Where? Where is it at? Where? It's a whole bunch of good black folks doing good things. But y'all not taking the time, it's going to be non-existent. Y'all understand that? In a minute, it's going to be non-existent. All we going to have is these niggas cooning and clowning for views and clicks. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in myself. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't went live. That's why I don't know what direction I'm headed as far as this content creation go. I'm not into content. I'm in the truth. I'm in the facts. And the fact is, as black people, we failing. We failing each other. We the laughing stock of the globe, not America. The globe. What point do y'all care about that? Just be real, man. What point do y'all even care about? Man, they just laughing at us. Then we start laughing at ourselves. It's how ignorant we become. We start laughing at them making fun of us. Nah, that's real. That's real, T-Dog, on everything, man. Nah, I get that. But look, my thing is this: if the information ain't being received, then you putting the information out, uh, uh, For what? Malcolm gave us the information, did he not? Martin laced us with the dreams of love and embracing God and spirituality, and we ignored that. So again, if somebody like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, I'm not Muslim, I don't study Islam, I have read the Quran a little bit, but I'm not Muslim. But that doesn't mean, look, you can take something from your worst enemy, but if it's true and it's factual, it's something that you could use. You can't ignore or deny it, right? But if Farrakhan could rally 1 million people, 1 million. Now it's disputes. I wouldn't care if it was 200,000. I wouldn't care if it was 300,000. Why are them 200,000, 300,000? Why didn't they walk into these communities and take over? Y'all scared of the niggas? Where's the men that's not gang members that live in these communities? Y'all just let them have it? It's a lot of coward shit. But then I get it. You gonna risk your life to save your community and nobody gonna care. They gonna put you on a t-shirt. They might remember you for 10 years. They might do a barbecue. They might have some in remembrance of. But you gonna be a distant memory and things is gonna go back to how they was. The fight is gonna be the good blacks versus the bad blacks. I'm gonna be honest. At what point does that happen? If you a detriment to my community and my people, at what point do we fight that? Look, man. Very rarely am I at a loss for words, but it's for me to articulate without being completely disrespectful at this moment is very hard. Like I said, I'm a work in progress too. I am in no way, means, shape, or form where I want to be as a person. I'm continuously working on myself. And so to not let my emotions override the intellect, I need to step back. Sometimes it just seems like we too far gone, y'all. For real, for real. It's everywhere. As a black man, I not only got to worry about the white man, the Latino man, I got to worry about other black men. But y'all will let Jimmy G, Adam 22, and all these other non-blacks come into your neighborhoods. In some instances, even say disrespectful things about your neighborhood with no recourse. And I can't do that as a black man. I can't come into your neighborhood. You watch these hood vlogs and the youngsters be like, oh, they can't come over here. You come over here. It's this, that. Why should it be like that? How's businesses gonna flourish? Say you want to open a business in your neighborhood. How is that business ever gonna be more? You'd never have a chain of stores, right? You're not gonna have a chain. You're gonna have that one store. But what if you want to expand and be like 7-Eleven or AM PM and have you a chain of stores? You can't even do that. Because you ain't gonna be able to open up nothing but in your neighborhood. Because you try to open up something in another neighborhood, guess what? Oh, that's such and such from over there, whoopty blam. These are the uncomfortable truths that we have to live with, man. When y'all can open up y'all social media and say, and really stop laughing for a minute because y'all think it's cute and funny and amusing and entertaining, and really look at it for what it was, it's embarrassing that people make livings off of creating clips of us disrespecting, harming, embarrassing our own people. I don't know, y'all. So y'all might not see me every day. I don't know if y'all will see me on this channel again, man. Be quite honest with you. Cause what I'm gonna talk about. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. Y'all not finna run around saying, oh, dope is he talking that real stuff over there. Let me share this to all my people. Let me tell all my people. Let me stop watching this other stuff and take time to read some books or something. Let me go grab some books to read instead of getting on here. Oh, dope was talking about knowledge. Oh, Confessions of a Compassionate Felon by B. Anthony Shepard. Oh, let me go read that. Because I guarantee you read his book, you'll get a full understanding of what gang life is going to give you. And why would you want to sign up for that? Do y'all see how they living? With all due respect to B. Braze, he got dressed up for his birthday, and it looked like he was like, man, I'm finna get funky on my birthday. I'm finna get fitted up. And it looked like he put on the same shit he had on the day before. That's how y'all want to celebrate your birthday? They giving you a blueprint of what not to do. Do y'all not see that? Every one of them dudes, J Hood, C-Store, B Brazy, who else? Every one of them dudes in a jail cell done told y'all this ain't the way to go. But y'all go in there, all y'all want to hear about is other violence. Y'all not asking them about what made you change your mind on this, that, and the third. Y'all not digging in deep on, okay, he's saying go to school. Like, if they telling you this, you know what I'm saying? If they telling you this and they lived it, why would you? So that's the people say, oh man, so if they jump off a cliff, you gonna follow them? Yes, y'all is. 100%. Let's not fool each other. 100%. Y'all gonna follow them right off the cliff. Tell y'all every single time I end my live, if nobody told you they love you, you have value, you have worth, you're important, and that you mean something. King Dopest said it. Tell y'all I love y'all every day. How can I not want what's best for y'all? Martin loved y'all every day. Malcolm loved y'all every day. And this what we did with it? Think about that. Imagine you giving up the rest of your life, not being able to see your kids, hug your wife, be around your family, cousins, aunties, uncles, grandparents. You give all that for your people, and this is what they turned it into. Yeah, I'm hurt. I'm upset. We get this raggedy little 29 days, shortest month of the year for Black History Month, and the whole social media, ain't nobody talking about that. They didn't choose to use this 29 days of the month to fill you with 29 days worth of information and knowledge that you could use. Y'all spent all month trying to figure out who got parked up against a fucking toilet, or who got stuff up under a bunk, or who turned down a fade. So what? Who cares? Who cares, man? Niggas sound dumb. All you niggas. Straight up. Y'all still go to this nigga, what's the name? You got niggas recording phone calls. Now we done tried to find a way to make that acceptable. It's not. If I can't talk to my brother in confidence, I don't want to talk to my brother at all. How about that? If I can't talk to my brother in confidence, I don't want to talk to my brother at all. Save that conversation. One thing I'm not going to do is be willing to give my life for a bunch of people that wouldn't give their life for me. Well, I look dumb. I look dumb. Oh, I look dumb. That's what y'all want. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it. For real, for real. Y'all not consistent. And we always hear about the selective politicking. I'm more concerned about the selective blackness. Y'all only black when y'all feel like it's beneficial. Y'all don't care about being black. Let's keep it real. Y'all don't care about being black. Y'all don't care about helping y'all people, man. At all. Y'all on here with the same tired ass stories. Oh, such not. Okay, everybody been knocked out. Some niggas won some niggas lost some. Next. What's next? What's next? Now we arguing over who's the best prisoner. Y'all see how ignorant this shit done got? Oh, who's a top tier prisoner? Oh, man. I can't with y'all niggas, man. I really can't. I just can't, man. Y'all some jive turkeys. Straight up. Y'all some jive turkeys. If that's what we arguing over now on the internet, who's the best prisoner, who's the best at being incarcerated, yeah, we done. If that's the case, Malcolm and Martin, they died in vain. Again, with all due respect to the Shabazz and King family. Damn, man. Martin could have lived out the rest of his years with Coretta. She was a fine sister, wasn't she? Coretta Scott King was a fine sister, wasn't she? But he gave his life up for y'all. Why would he do that? He could have just kept preaching in church. Yeah, who's the top-notch crash out? Yeah, like for real. Sad, man. But this is how small we thinking now. And it's not everybody. It's a lot of good black folks. Solid black folks. Respectable, admirable black folks. But that's not what I see on social media. That's not what I see on this internet when I click it on. So I guess I don't know if I got to subscribe to everybody and maybe reset my algorithm, because all I see is black people embarrassing each other. Because you're not just embarrassing the person that you whooped on or that you talking about. You're embarrassing yourself too. Because you did that to another black. You're embarrassing yourself too. Let's make that clear. But anyway, man, I gave y'all enough time for the day. I just had to say that. I ain't been on here in a minute. I do love y'all. And so everything that I'm saying is coming from a place of love. I'm upset though. I'm disappointed and I'm hurt. I'm really hurt, man. And I can't get on here and fake like I haven't been. I'm really disturbed. Um I'm really disturbed. It's sad. It's sad. I know a lot of y'all that's watching don't care. Y'all gonna say, "Oh, but man, this the world we leaving for your children too. We leaving a world for your child could be doing everything right under the sun. Your child could be doing everything right and lose their life because we got other people out here. Let's keep it real, that are cancers to black people. Y'all are cancers by getting on here. Y'all killing us in some instances quickly. In other cases, we dying a slow death. Um, so with that being said, man, uh, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Much love to everybody that tuned in. I don't know if I'll be going live anytime soon. I don't know what's gonna become of this channel, but as a black man, uh, in Black America, all I could say is be nosy, be intrusive when it comes to your children. Make sure you're involved in everything that they do, every app they download. Keep them away from anybody you even think may be a bad influence, and stand on that. These grown folks I see is a lot of them is set in their ways, and they okay with letting Martin and Malcolm die in vain. They okay with Harriet Tubman dying in vain, and every other ancestor that we lost that fought for our freedom and fought for us to be respected as human beings. But then you treat other black people as less than human beings. It's embarrassing. Y'all need to reevaluate like I reevaluate. Um, I'm not never gonna stop loving my people, but I can't tolerate for one instance, man. I'm gonna get off of here before I get too emotional, man. Y'all know the slogan is one love or no love. That ain't never gonna change. If nobody told you they love you, you have value, importance, and worth, and that you mean something. King Dope has said it, and I'm out, man.